the emergency stop. Probably one of the most important things that we teach, along with the recall. So totally different from the recall. The recall is when you want your dog to come back to you. There are some situations where that is not what you want your dog to do. They may be in danger. So, for example, the examples we give out in classes may be worst case scenario. You've left the front door open, your dog has escaped, run out the front door, gone over the busy road, there's buses and lorries coming. The last thing you want your dog to do when you call them is to turn around and run back towards you, because they'd be in danger. There's buses and lorries and cars coming. So that emergency stop is just simply that. You want your dog just to freeze and wait there, and you will go to your dog, clip the lead on and get them to safety. You can stop the traffic and get your dog. So totally different from the recall. Recall, training your dog to come to you. Stop, training your dog just to wait there and you will go to your dog. Okay, so as with all of the training, you never want to set your dog up to fail. You never want to fall onto that trap of using punishments when your dog gets it wrong. So you always need to set your criteria. For an emergency stop, the initial criteria is just to train my dog to not come to me to get a payment. That's all I want at this point in the training. My end goal is that when there's huge distractions and distance and they're running across the park chasing squirrels, I want to be able to say stop and my dog does the stop. But I can't train at that level. That's like university degree level. So my criteria is to set my dog up to succeed. I want them to get lots of wins. I want them to really know what's required of them. And at this baby steps, nursery level, week 1 stuff, the requirement is that when I say the word stop, my dog doesn't come to me. That's it. That's all I want at the moment. So to teach it, the first steps of teaching it, and the easiest way that I found, is when you say the word stop, throw the treat at your dog, but throw it behind them as well, so they totally get it in their brain. It's black and white. What a waste of energy coming towards the human, because they're throwing all the money over here. Okay, so that's the easiest way to initially teach it. Emily, stop. I use a hand signal as well, because it's very, you want to have that clear signal, that stop, with your hand up as well. So I've got the treat between my finger and thumbs, just letting her find that one before I do the next one. She's not very good at finding the food. Stop. As I say the P of stop, I'm throwing the treat over her head. Almost a bit rubbish at the moment. The distance between us isn't very far. I've never need it at this level. I've never need her to stop when she's only this far from me. Come here, Rins. Stop. But all I want her to get at this level, this criteria, is not to come to me. It's as black and white as that. Stop. Say the word stop, get that policeman stop signal. You've got the treat between your finger and thumb. Stop. Whoops, that one in her fur, I think. That's one in your neck. Stop. Rubes, you go away. Boy. Just letting her find that one. She hasn't realised Ruby took it. So, just flagging that, sharing food, I know these two are fine sharing food. Normally, I would never recommend doing treats with 2 dogs at the same time. You run the risk of potential bit of resource guarding or protecting their food and it going a bit pear-shaped. I know my dogs, I know these two are okay with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Emily, this way. Stop. Nice, clear voice. Because when you're needing it in a real life situation, you won't be going, stop. You'll be using quite a loud voice. Stop. As I get to the P of stop, I'm throwing it. She's totally missed that one. It's over here, Button. Ems, stop. So she's not coming to me for the reward. Last one. Stop. That's all I want her to learn at this point.